Hi guys, it's Belle here and it is Monday, which means Margarete Miller Collage Challenge. And it is week 46. Don't forget to use this hashtag here and on Instagram to see what everyone's doing. And today's one's just going to be a random one. It's not going to be themed. It's not going to have a seasonal feel. It's literally going to be random. I don't even know what it will end up looking like or whether I'll like it, but we're going for it. So, steampunk or mechanical, I've got this die cut butterfly and I've got loads of little cogs. Something found in a desert. I've gone simple, guys. I've got this vintage card and it's got a camel on it, you know. A leftover art scrap you would normally throw away. We have a plethora of choices. We have a whole load of choices of scraps that I would normally throw away. Or would I? I mean, the teeny tiny ones, definitely. Food packaging or food label. So I've got a bit of one of my favourite vegan sushi places. A candle or candle light. I think I'm going to try and do this with inks. We'll see how successful that is. And bonus text other than English or your native language. So again, this is a bit of a scrap, but I have this and ticket, which I was sent in Happy Mail years ago. And we're going to use that. So that is what we're going to do. Let's get the ink, because what did I forget to do? I forgot to get some inks. So I'm going to try the pumpkin, because candlelight or spice marmalade might work better. We'll try the pumpkin. That might be good. We might want a touch of red on there, maybe the festive berries. I mean, does a candle have... Got some mustard seed. I feel like those would work well for a candle. What do we think? I don't know. It says all candle light. I'm just going to do what? Sorry, I'm just trying to grab my different... I've got my orange. I've got my yellow. Where is the red? I can't find red, so we're going to do it with pink. My little brushes. Okay. And I'm thinking we might want to do that first. We're going to be a bit abstract here. I don't know. Or do we want to do it? No, we're going to do this side. So, I feel like it's more of a reddish colour nearer the candle. We'll see. I don't want to do too much. I'm just going to come in and do a little bit. I mean, this is going on tea-dyed index cards, so is there even red in a candle flame? Blue I often see. I don't know. But we're going to do it. And this is what we're going to do. We're just going to play with this one. We've done a few seasonal ones. We've done a few themed ones, which are always my favourites to do. There's no denying it. But sometimes it's just fun to do something a bit random that you don't know how it's going to turn out at all. And that is what we are doing today. And I don't have much to cover the actual background of this. So we're going to see a lot of the index card coming in now with the mustard seed. And so having this colour on the background actually works really well, and I want it to look like it's a sort of semicircle, as if the candle's here and the flame's going. I don't know. It says all candle light, and sometimes you've just got to be a bit more, coming back in with some of the spice pump marmalade, sometimes you just got to be a little bit less literal and play around with the idea. Do you know what? I actually quite like that. I like the colours on it. I mean, does it look like candlelight? Is anyone looking at that going to think, that's candlelight? Does it matter? No, because it's going into my little index box. So there we go. Right, so we've done that. What I was also thinking of, I think I want to put the butterfly kind of here off to the side. That's what I think. I don't want it to be everywhere, which would mean the camel would go on this side. But now that camel really goes with those colours, doesn't it, actually? Now I'm looking at it, I'm thinking, do I want to kind of cut the camel out? But then we won't see a lot of... let me get my scissors. I'm wondering about cutting him out. I don't like all that white, but I don't know if I want him completely cut out. Sorry. Of it, or whether I want to leave a little white border just so he stands out a little bit. Clarence the camel. So, little white border. I guess we'll see. I just think these colours work really well with the colours, and that was not intentional. I'd like to pretend and go, oh yeah, I picked those colours specially because they look exactly like the camel one, but I didn't. It was a last minute decision. I knew I wanted to use some colours, but I didn't know. Or do I want him over here? Maybe if we pull him over here, he kind of, the colours look like they're blending towards him. I think that is what we are going to do, and we're going to stick the butterfly down there, like so. Obviously, we've got the packaging. That could kind of go there, possibly. I want to be able to see that. Like so. I do want to be able to see that. And then we got all these scraps. I really don't know what I'm doing today, guys. I really do not know. I mean, we could make the tag out of this, couldn't we? We could do that. I've also got a little scrap of this Aida perforated cross stitch fabric. Get your words out. That tears really nice and leaves some on there, which is really cool because I like that effect. And that almost looks a bit like hills or something, like the sand dunes for Clarence the camel. Like so. I kind of do really like that. Then we can layer them up a little bit, maybe. Maybe if I inked. I don't know how this takes inking. Actually, it takes it quite well. Hopefully you can see that. Let's ink this bit too. Really want to bring in so that we can see that edge a bit better. And I want this over here with the camel. Do 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 do, like so. Right, so we know we want that. And then I have art scraps. Now, theoretically, that's a scrap, but I want to bring in almost like a collage in the background with some of the art scraps. Let's move this a minute. I liked that. Yeah, I just wanted to bring in a bit of a collage feel. Like we've got this weird scrap and I don't want to throw it because my son made that. So I want to kind of add it and bring in some just randomness. And these are the little bits of paper that I put on projects to cover words and eyes when I'm doing splattering. They're always fun to bring in. We've got a little bit of vintage ledger here, which I think is in English. I wasn't sure. But we can kind of add randomness and bring that down into the yellow. We wouldn't see a lot of it because of where the camel's going to be. That's the thing. I need to think about that. So we wouldn't see a lot of that. Let's bring it up a little bit, like so. I'm just literally playing, guys. This little bit scrap too, that could go even smaller. We do have this great bit that does have the orange and the white and yellow on. I kind of like that. Oh, this is going to be interesting to try and then I'm kind of doing it so it's at a slight sort of coming down like that. Right, let us try. I don't know if I like that one actually. I might like this one. It's a tiny piece of embossed. Yeah, I like that. Okay, we've got to try and glue these together. So let's try this on there. Oh no. Let's pull in the tweezers. So I want that like so. And then I do want these. As long as it's a bit kind of in the right place, I can come on and glue everything else properly afterwards. Okay. So we're going to do that. And now I'm going to turn this over and I'm going to try and glue all the pieces to each other. Or at least put enough glue on that we can also stick them to the paper. So let's do that. Yeah, I just wanted to do something a bit fun and weird, and I don't know if I'll like it, but we shall see. And I think I've decided how I'm going to do next year's Margarete Miller now. Now, I was actually going to ask you guys, I was going to do a poll and see what people wanted, because I've done 2 different size journals before, and I obviously for 2 years, and then I did the obviously this year the index cards, and I know a lot of you have liked the index cards. And then I had someone ask if I'm actually thinking of going back and doing journals next year, working in a journal for these. And I've been debating. I really didn't know what I wanted to do. And do I want to round the corners of this? Maybe. And I was thinking of just doing index cards again because I've enjoyed working on them so much. I enjoy working on the smaller space. So I was thinking of that. Oh, we were going to make a tag actually out of the ticket, if I can find the ticket. So yeah, I was thinking of asking you guys what you wanted to see, but then I came across something when I was cleaning that's all upside down. We could put it upside down though. Why not? Why not do something a bit different? Maybe right in the middle, this one. I came across something as I was doing as I was cleaning out one of my drawers, that's, oh my goodness, I don't even know where it's from. Yeah, I don't know, but it's a kind of, it's bigger than an index card, but it's a smaller size. I suppose you could call it a journal by the time where is the lid to my glue? By the time I finish it up. I don't know. You'll see anyway. What I might do is do some prep on it and do a video prepping it before the new year. Let's write on this. So we've got, it's 46 this week, isn't it? Yeah, let's just do a 46. yeah, so I think that's what I'm going to do. So it's a little bit of a larger size than this, but not quite a large journal, which, I don't know, I feel like I still want to be doing a different size each year. That's what I'm thinking. So I'm thinking of moving that over there now. We could move it over there and then those look like they're coming down like that. Now where'd that other little, no, that's not it, is it? Oh no, where did the other one go to? Oh, hold on, it fell. I didn't even see that. It creeped away without me knowing. How very dare it. Okay. Roughly we want the camel there. And we still have to work out where to put the wasabi bit. But that's okay. We can work that out. Yeah, so as I said, I was thinking of asking you guys what you would like, doing a poll. Because you're the guys watching it. So it'd be nice to know what you would like to see me work on. But then I came across this thing, as I said, and I thought, oh, actually, that would be interesting. And it uses it up. Now, I'm going to be honest, I don't know how I feel about it because it's very bright. The colours on it are very bright. And that's not necessarily, I say with a yellow and red and orange thing here, that's not necessarily my style. But I think we can dull it down a little bit, and rather than just getting rid of it, I'm not going to use it for anything else. So the perfect time to use it would be for this. Although now thinking about it, I don't think it has enough pages. And actually, I might use it for something else. So let's just forget I said all that, because now my brain's working. I'm thinking, oh no, actually it might work for Junk Journal January instead, because I don't think there's enough pages. I will have a look, because I might be lucky and there might be enough pages for us to do 52 of these. But also, actually, it would work really well for Junk Journal January. So I might still do a poll. I might still do a poll and see what you guys want me to do. Because, yeah, it gets you guys more involved. And it just helps me to see what you might be interested in me doing. Right, so I want the butterfly down here. Now, the butterfly, it almost looks like two separate index cards, which is bothering me a little bit. So I could bring in a little bit of collage over here. And this is where this could come in. I don't want to cover up all that inking, because obviously that's part of the get your words out, Belle, the prompt, as it was. But we could bring this in and just do a little bit of collage on this side, and then it ties the two sides together a bit more. We could even add a little bit of this, because I still have some. Right, let's do that. Let's just do it. So yes, there we go. I've changed my mind. You've seen me do it on camera. We're crafters. It's our prerogative. So look out for a poll on the community tab in the next couple of weeks, I would say. And let me know in the comments in the videos as well. Because I can do index cards again. I've got plenty of them and it would use them up. I could do tags. I was even, now this would have been a challenge. I was even considering doing, was it 3x3 inch squares? Because I was thinking, can we get it even smaller? And the reason I was thinking that is not because I'm crazy. Just like, what are you talking about, Belle? It's not because of that. It's because I actually did the 100-day project a few years ago. and I did it on, I believe it was 3 by 3 squares. Let me have a look. 3 inches. Yeah, I think it was 3. It might have been 2.5 by 2.5 inch squares. And I managed to get quite a lot of collaging on that. So, yeah, I was debating that as well, going even smaller. I don't think I'd like to do a 6 by 8 journal realistically. I don't think I'd like to do that. I work on those a lot. So when I'm doing something like this, I like to change it up. And I also like the pages to all be a little bit different, because I just like, 1, the challenge that brings, and 2, the variety. So yeah, anyway, maybe start letting me know down below how you feel about that. Right, we've got a bit there, which is good. So it kind of brings it in. We can't really see it say sushi now. If I lift it up a little bit, we can see it. And that wing comes up, which I quite like, because then it's on here. I like that. So we're just going to do that. But yeah, because if Margarete's bringing them out again, then I definitely want to do them. And I can't believe it would be my 4th year doing it if she does bring them out next year. That's crazy, guys. But you know what? I just really enjoy doing it. I've said this in a lot of the videos, so excuse me for my repeating myself, but you never know if there's someone new watching. But one of the reasons I love doing the Margarete Miller Collage Challenge is, 1, I have loads of scraps and random bits that I just don't use up a lot. And so, you know, it gets to use those up. And 2, just once a week, it's fun doing something which is completely different, a 15 to 20 minute project that comes together usually quite quickly, and it's just a bit of fun, and I can try out color combinations and styles and things like that I don't always do, as well as do some memory keeping. I was wondering about bringing that in over there, but I don't think I want to. As well as doing like some memory keeping and things like that. Now, I am going to add some cogs, and I actually wanted to bring in a bit of blue. I know, but we've got the blue here, so I was thinking of bringing in a bit of blue over there. So we have, let's get rid of that, shall we? That there. Yeah, so I love doing the Margarete Miller for those reasons, because it's just fun to do something a bit different at times. Yeah, I enjoy it. And to, as I said, just change up. That's really big on that butterfly, isn't it? Too big. Just change up what I'm doing. Have a bit of fun once a week. Doing something different. And playing. I like that. I love putting cork on, but my problem is the problem is that it's some of these are starting to get really chunky, which I really need to stop doing, because like I need to stop doing so much chunkiness on them, so that I seem to have picked up a lot of the there's some different coloured ones slightly, just so that I can fit them all in the box. Sorry, I'm thinking I don't want that there. I might not want, unless I want something up there and add another cog to it. Doesn't have to be on the wing, does it? We do have white, and we could make this. Sorry, we could bring in, where's my little sheet? Some of the yellow underneath, because this is white. So we could bring in a little bit of the yellow and maybe a little bit of the red, and blend those together. And that would be fun, I think. Yeah, that's fun. Do I need them everywhere? I feel like because I have got them on here, I feel like I do need them everywhere. Maybe we put that one over there. That's too near that blue. That needs to have a bit of blue over there. Maybe this one in the middle. Maybe this one over here. Or not. We don't need it. No, we don't need it on there. Okay, so we're going to do this. And we are going to use some... I wanted that more in the middle, didn't I? I don't need it exact. So I'm going to do that. And we're going to pull in some brads. And we could pull in a blue brad. But I'm wondering about pulling, because we have got a metallic blue. But we have also got, for goodness sake, we have got an orange one right there. Will that blend too much? Do we want the blue? Maybe the blue. Maybe the different colours would work better on different things. Let's move these off. We know where they're going. So I can actually get this to go into the index card. Yeah, I just want to bring in that blue. Yeah, I'm making them very chunky lately, and that is not a good thing. It's really not, because obviously, as I said, they have to fit in. They're a certain size and they have to fit in. Is this going to go through this orange one? They have to fit in to my little index card box. Because that was the whole point. One, I'm using up the massive amount of index cards that I have. And two, I picked up an index card box full of like file folder index cards that I want to use. So, yeah. Let's do the middle. We were going to use, was it this one in the middle we were going to use? Or was it this one? Kind of like that one. Let's do something different. We could bring in a chunk of gold. We could bring in one of those, which I do kind of like, and it needs to be quite a big thick one to hold this in place. I think I'm allowed 2 more chunky ones, and then that will be it. So we've only got a few more weeks left. So I should be able to... Do I want that one up there? I don't know. No. That's going to come off slightly, but that's perfect. That doesn't bother me at all. And let's have a look at what colour we've got. We do have another blue, but I didn't want the blue. Got a yellow square. We could do something completely different and add a completely different shape on here, because I don't know, it seems to work in my brain. So let's do that. And we are going to have to trim the rest of this blue one off because it will not fit in the box like that. So yeah, we're just being a bit random today. As we are. We could have a darker blue, like a metallic. Ooh, why not? Why not change up the shade of blue? Because there is some dark blue in this, so it might be nice to bring in just a shade of dark blue. There's a lot of yellow and orange on here, so bringing in the blues kind of breaks it up a little bit. Possibly. Or maybe you guys are looking at it thinking, no, we actually hate it. We hate it. We don't like it. Which could be a thing, but, you know. I did have some of this metallic that I was thinking of bringing in just down here. Let's see, I need to actually cut it, unless I'd be able to rip it. Is that possible? Oh, yes it is. Perfect. Again, I've had this in my stash for absolutely ages, this metallic paper. Is it going to stick? It will. I'm thinking of just blending these two edges together by bringing that in and also bringing some of the metallic that we've got on some of the paper clips and what they called cogs. So we've got that there, and as we have a smidge, we could bring in, as we have these circles, we could actually bring in some of the circles that would then work with this, maybe just randomly, like hidden under there. Looks good. I just want to bring in, because we've got it down there, I just want to bring in another little bit of it here somewhere. I'm trying to think where it would go actually. Might look cool under there. And obviously we need a third one because we have to have a third one, and that could actually go just there or under the camel. There we go. So I don't know if that adds anything, but we've done it, so that's that. And now I'm thinking we need obviously we need a saying, a word. Well, impossibility. Because I feel like that kind of works with this one, because we're kind of doing whatever comes naturally. I kind of like that there, but then we cover up. Well, we don't cover up the wasabi. I like it both sides, if I'm honest. Maybe we have two sayings on this one. Maybe we do. And then, yeah, this one will be finished. And I don't know how I feel about it. But I like that we tried something different. And dwell on possibility, come what may. I think that would, is it, does that look too, does that not work down there now? It could go up here though, come what may. Or we try something else, like wander, dwell on possibility, wander for good. Brave. I don't know if this is brave, but go to do. Original, because it is a bit weird. I don't like the one word, but I don't like the two words. The three words. Limited edition. I often use that one. Let's just use limited edition. I like it, and then we're done. And yeah, I know this one's a bit random, guys. My brain doesn't like things like this because it likes a bit of order or a theme, which is why it's good to do something my brain doesn't like. And that's just as long as the original one that I said, no, let's not do that. Limited edition, dwell possibility, smile. Maybe have smile on here too. I feel almost like we need the three, like there's something missing here. We could bring in original. So we could do that. Let's just do that. Let's just do it. Yeah, this is chaos, this card. It's actual chaos. And my brain's going, no, we don't like the chaos. What are you doing, Belle? And the other part of me is like, yeah, it'll be fine. I wonder if I want a bit of this up here. I feel like I do want a bit of this. I don't know how well it would rip because it's this tiny. Okay. Right, well, it's not going to rip, but I can glue. And then I know we've got a bit under there, but we can't really see it. And I just want to bring a bit up here. Yeah, so be kind, guys, be kind. I know this is a bit weird, this one, but sometimes you just got to go with it and see what you think. So yeah. I'm not sure I like those popping over, actually. I think that needs to be straighter. These need to be pulled down. I can't read it if I put it too far down. This is going super well. Do you know what? We're going to ink it. Inking always makes everything better. And it will dull down that colour a little bit too. Okay, here is the chaos. We do have some fun with things that spin though. So I like that. I like the interactive element. Let's have a look. Let's cut this short actually, because I don't think it's going to fit on the back. Will that fit now? Yes, that will. So week 46, steampunk or mechanical. We've got all these cogs and a kind of steampunk butterfly. Something found in the desert. We've got a camel and some sand dunes. Leftover art scrap you normally throw away. Take your pick, there's a lot on there. Food packaging or food label. We've got the sushi box. Candle or candle light. I tried to mimic candlelight with the colours. Bonus text other than English or your native language is up there. Do we think if I try and round the corners of this that it's going to make it a bit better? Do we think it might do? I don't know if anything can make it better at the moment, but that won't go in. It's a bit thick. There we go. That one. Yeah. With the perforated paper on it, it's a bit thick, but we did manage to do it. So I don't know if adding the rounded corners did much, but there we go. So that's this week's ones, guys. I know it's random. I know it's a strange one. But as I said, this is the time to play with scraps and ideas. That's what's great about the Margarete Miller. I know there's lots of great collages and art journal creators out there who do amazing things for Margarete Miller. I just play. I just try things, colour combinations. Like I've done a lot of pink in this year's one actually, which is not my colour to work with. I feel like they're two different cards. I feel that they work together separately, but anyway, that's what we've got today. Maybe if I put splatter all over it, we'll combine it, but I haven't got that nearby, so we're just going to leave it there. Thank you so much for watching. I'll be back again soon with another video. Please do like and subscribe if you haven't already, and wherever you are in the world, I hope you're having lots and lots of crafty fun. Bye for now.